Hey everyone, it's Ian from ESL Experts with the Z. I want to show you how you can use our activities, these get your A1s or get your A2s to speak mind maps. I want you to be able to use them with the Zappli application that we have to download for free. So I've already downloaded it, but this is what the product page looks like. And you can also see some other conversational mind maps by clicking here. But this one is specific for this particular activity and the A2 version. So I already downloaded it and I put those files here on my desktop to make it easier for the Zappli application. So the way I'm going to set this up, I'm going to open up my Zappli. I'm going to put it down here for now, kind of like this. And then I'm going to go ahead open up my A1 conversation mind maps. You can see there's interactive PDFs and there's an online version. The online version has all of the vocabulary cards in JPEG format, and then the interactive PDF have the actual mind map, but with some text boxes like this. And that's going to be what we're going to use to organize everything for our students as they're doing the activity. So I've opened up the PDF. Now, there's a couple ways you can actually look at the PDF in your, I have Acrobat, and I imagine the other applications can do the same. If you don't want to always have to make it small, or a certain size for your students, another way you can do this is actually to go to the viewing options. And if you find something that has something like visible content, that might be a little bit easier. That's how I would prefer to do it. Because now I don't see all of the vocabulary like this, because that's a little bit overwhelming especially for your A1s or your A2s. I just want to see the mind map because the vocabulary is going to be found in the Zappli underneath. So now I've got my Zappli here. And to give us this drawing a card feel, right? That's the whole point behind Zappli. We're gonna use the Zappli to open up all of those vocabulary cards that you just saw. So I know that I have it on my desktop, and I know that it's here, and it's an online version like I showed you, and I know that we're talking about our habits. So I'm gonna click on that. Then we can go ahead and press play. And there we go. So right now you can see I have 6 cards that are being used. But if I want to make it a little bit easier to be able to share my screen so that you can see the PDF and they can see the cards, I'm going to go here. I'm going to turn this I'm going to change this to 3. And now we should be able to see everything very clearly, just like that. Okay. And if you haven't used the conversational mind maps before, the whole purpose of this is to get students to use one of these cards and put it into one of the boxes up at the top. With the A1s, it's a fairly simple, usually very simple functional language or very simple grammar that they're going to be using. So you could just leave it just like that. So you could say, so how many times do you do something? Cook, go for a run, watch stupid videos on YouTube. Let's say it's somebody's turn and they say this one, and they say, let's say it's me, I watch stupid videos on YouTube all the time. Like that. You could, of course, ask them to always justify their response or to give some kind of information about it. So I watch stupid videos on YouTube all the time because I have to look for lots of videos on YouTube for ESL experts for our discussion materials. That could be an example. But then, of course, when it's the next person's turn, you can change this into, instead of move image, we could say replace the image. And now they have a new card to choose from. Let's say they get stuck, nobody wants to use any of these. Go ahead, you can change all of them like that. And from there on, use your imagination, use your creativity and your teaching skills to decide how you want to add this into your online classroom. But the point is that we're trying to recreate that drawing cards or having constrained possibilities while also using some interactive PDFs. So there you go. Hopefully this will be useful for you and your students. Definitely look out for the A1 mind maps and the A2 mind maps that have everything in the interactive PDF and online version, because that way you'll be able to use the Zappli just like that. And look out for more mind maps that will be coming up with a similar feel. All right. Well, thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully, like I said, this will be useful for you at some point in your teaching career. And with that, have a great day. Bye bye.